Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss the previous year GATE question number 23. This question is from GATE 2006 examination. A voltage commutated chopper operating at 1 kilohertz is used to control the speed of DC motor as shown in the figure. Okay, so it is a voltage commutated chopper circuit, that is nothing but the class D commutation circuit. Okay, the load current is assumed to be constant at 10 ampere, right? Load current is constant. The minimum time in microsecond for which the SREM should be on is, and they have given the four options. Okay, so our task is to find the minimum conduction time of the SCR, that is the main SCR. Okay, here capacitor is initially charged to the voltage of 250 volt. Okay, with a polarity plus here and minus here. Okay, so if you check, suppose at t is equal to 0, suppose at t is equal to 0, the switch M is turned on, right, by applying the gate signal. Okay, so for t greater than 0, if we draw the equivalent circuit, it is like capacitor, switch M, that is a thyristor, will be in the on state. Capacitor starts discharging through the thyristor, right, main thyristor. Auxiliary thyristor will be in the off state. Here it is a inductor, diode will be acting as a short circuit. Okay, and here the current will be flowing from source towards the load, right. Inductor is connected in the load branch to maintain the constant load current. Okay, here this voltage is equal to 250 volt. Capacitor voltage is also equal to 250 volt. Capacitor value is 1 microfarad. Okay, this is a M thyristor, main thyristor. This is a 2 millihenry, and here it is a diode. Okay, so this diode will be in the off state, so it is like a open circuit. Okay, due to the reverse voltage, right. So if you check for t greater than 0, yes, the current flowing through the thyristor, right, for t greater than 0, the current flowing through the main thyristor, let us consider it as a Im. This is equal to what? The IL, current flowing through the load, plus the discharging current of the capacitor, plus the discharging current of the capacitor. So can we write Im is equal to what? Yes, IC plus IL. If this is IL, definitely it should be the IL, right? And this is IC here. Okay, so we can write it as Im is equal to IL plus IC. Im is equal to what? IL plus IC. Okay, so here if you check, after t is equal to 0, the capacitor starts discharging. Okay, and if we draw the waveform of the capacitor current IC, it will be like this. Time t 0. Okay, so this is the waveform for the current flowing through the capacitor, right? This is the IC. Okay, and this waveform IC is having an expression like, yes, voltage across the capacitor, that is a 250 into under root C by L into sine of omega 0 t. Because in this circuit, if you check, when capacitor discharges, in this circuit we are having only inductor, so therefore the expression for the current will be sinusoidal one. It is like a class A commutation. Also in the class B as well as class D commutation, we have already discussed this type of circuit. Okay, when capacitor discharges through inductor. Okay, so this is the expression for the current flowing through the capacitor. Okay, where omega 0 is what? Omega 0 is 1 by root LC, where omega 0 is equal to 1 by root LC. Okay, so now can we draw the waveform for the capacitor voltage VC? Initially capacitor is charged to the voltage of, yes, initially capacitor is charged to the voltage of Vs volt. Okay, Vs, or it is a 250 in this case. Okay, and after that the capacitor starts discharging and again charges to the reverse polarity. Okay, capacitor charges to the reverse polarity. Okay, so reverse polarity, and this voltage is minus 250 volt, right. So when current becomes 0, at that time the capacitor voltage will be minus 250. Minus 250 means it is like the capacitor voltage polarity will be plus here and minus here, right, plus here minus here. Okay, So it is like a capacitor voltage polarity will be plus here and minus here. This indicates the minus voltage. This indicates the plus voltage. Okay. So this is the plus 250 and this one is the minus 250. Okay. So now suppose at this instant, and what about this instant? This instant is pi by omega 0. Okay. So at pi by omega 0, current flowing through capacitor becomes 0 and capacitor voltage is equal to minus 250. Minus 250 means polarity is reversed. Okay. And suppose at the same instant when capacitor charges to the reverse polarity, at the same instant when the auxiliary thyristor is turned on, then what will happen? Yes, the capacitor will try to discharge through this loop. Capacitor will try to discharge through this loop, but capacitor voltage will appear as a reverse voltage for the thyristor and our thyristor M will turn off. Okay. So if you check, if the auxiliary thyristor is turned on, right, because our task is to find the minimum on time, minimum time in microsecond for which SCREM should be on, they have asked. Okay. So minimum time means what? If we turn on the thyristor, that is the auxiliary thyristor, at t is equal to pi by omega 0, right? So at t is equal to pi by omega 0, right, auxiliary thyristor is turned on, right? Auxiliary thyristor they have indicated with A, right? A is turned on, right? Why we are turning on A at pi by omega 0 only? Because they have asked for the minimum on time, right? Means till when we apply the gate signal to the auxiliary thyristor, at the same instant the main thyristor will turn off. Okay. So if we delay in applying the gate signal to the auxiliary thyristor, then the turn on time will be increasing. Okay. Or the conduction time of the main thyristor will be increasing, but they have asked the minimum time, right? So therefore we need to apply the gate signal at t is equal to pi by omega 0. Okay. So at the same instant, yes, main thyristor will turn off due to reverse voltage, due to reverse voltage. Is this clear? Means the voltage across the capacitor will be appearing as a reverse voltage for the main thyristor. Okay. So can we say that the minimum on time, therefore minimum on time, minimum on time for thyristor M, for thyristor M is equal to what? Pi by omega 0, right? What is omega 0? It is a 1 by root LC. So pi upon 1 upon root LC. So it is like pi into root LC. You can write it as a pi into root LC. So it is equal to pi into under root L into C. What is the L value? They have given L is equal to 2 millihenry and C is 1 microfarad. Okay, 1 microfarad 2 millihenry. So it is a 1 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, so we can write it is equal to, yes, under root 2 into 10 to the power minus 9. Okay, so into pi. It is 140.49, 140.49 microsecond. Okay, this is the minimum on time for thyristor M, right? So if you check, it is a 149.49. Yes, it is roughly 140 microsecond. Okay, 140 microsecond. So it is approximately 140, right, micro. Is this clear? So this is the correct answer. Correct option is option B. This is about the question number 23. This question they have asked in the exam GATE 2006. In the next video, we will discuss about question number 24. Thank you.